Land surfing. Land surfing is for surfing. Usually, land surfing is used with the surf skating board. Surf skating board is good for land surfing to improve surfing skills. I started practicing surf skating boarding on at Malipo skated or board park. Um, Today, I realized the compression expansion with the long distance make the surfing skills is smoothly and bigger on the big wave. Normally, when we practice surf skateboarding, mm, we use a very short period movement. The short period movement make uh, short movement, and then by doing that, the rhythm is very limited, just like stop and then moving, stop, moving, stop, moving, stop, and then this is not good. And for example, when we surfing and then we needed to compression and gliding expansion. And by doing that, our posture and body movement is making the pressure. It makes the speed. And also, when we compression, up and down compression, and then riding the clutch, riding the clutch long and expansion come up to the wave. So is we should know that the compression, lighting, expression. So the lighting form is might be longer. So and then when we practice surf skateboarding, and I also doing, and just compression and expression without riding, and by doing that and just stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, and that is not good. And we needed to that uh, making faster, accelerate, riding, and accelerate. 여보세요? 예, 예, 예. 아니, 오늘도 배 나갔어. 괜찮아. 날씨 괜찮아. 몰라. 지금 내가 형 안 만나가지고 물어봐야 돼. 그러니까, 거기는 아직 안 갔어. 그 양이 많지는 않은 것 같아. 내가 저기 물어보면 알려줄게. 그러니까, 또 나오면 알려준다고. 알았어. 음, 음, 음. 알았어. 음, 음, 음. Okay. So, and moving accelerator and compression, making speed, gliding, and also expansion, it getting back to compression by doing that, and then the long distance movement. But it's not easy to do that because the posture is matter, and then moving by doing that, and then the shifting is very important. For example, when the compression and gliding expansion and too much speed, so too much speed go up, on the slope at the skateboard park, it might be dangerous because go up and fall down is injury, the serious injury. So and then needed practice about it, and then rather than slope and then near the butt area. But when we surfing and then we can do it confidently and on the big waves, we can practice the compression uh, when go down and then riding, carving, and then up expression, then making up position. In the water, it might be okay. So, and then we can making movement, um, making movement with the confidence, and confidently we can uh, go up, go down compression, and riding expression, and then jump on again, go again. That is the way to accelerate. If we get used to just go, stop, go, and that is not good for smoothly and then movement. So, and then I would like to practice on the skateboarding and at the slope a little bit compression riding expression uh, then and moving wider, not the short term, it's a little bit long term. I can move with this position. This is for land surfing to improve the surfing skill with the surf skateboarding. Okay, I use contents for create some contents about surf skateboarding. My pronunciation is actually not good here, so a little matter about. But with help of AI give me some good content, even though I got bad pronunciation in English. In English, my content of how to manage landscape and land surfing by mm, expression, by compression, riding, and expression, and then improving speed and movements on the wave at the subskate park, using the slope of the subskate park. But and we needed to be careful for slope movement, and we better practice on the big waves, compression and riding and explosion on the waves, and then we can surfing confidently after leading with. Okay, now I can get add my content sheet. Then an AI give me feedback about my topic, practicing compression lighting and expansion on land surface. Okay, expansion. And my pronunciation or acquisition of some words, something long and pronunciation bad, but still okay with AI. AI have a good function. Translate into Korean and Vietnamese about. Then I think that in summary, here. Practicing compression, riding, and expansion on land surfing. When we practice land surfing or surf skating, managing the slope and the body movement is very important. On the surf skate park slope, we can improve our speed, flow, and control through three key techniques: compression, riding, and expansion, just like one real waves. However, we must always be careful with the slope, the movement, because too much speed or poor posture can easily cause a fall or injury. Compression, riding, and expansion, compression. When going down the slope or the wave, we bend our knees and lower our body. This creates pressure and build energy. Riding transition during this pace, we keep balance and we feel the flow of the board, expansion or expression. As we go up or out of the turn, we extend our body and release the energy we build during the compression. This up and down movement give rhythm to surfing. Generate speed naturally is like the breathing with the wave, compression down, right, expand up. Why many beginners lose rhythm? And when practicing on a surfskating, beginners often make choppy movements of stop, go, stop, go. This limits the rhythm and flow. So surfing or surfskating should be continuous and smooth, not broken. By moving in longer, flowing motion, we can keep momentum and make each turn feel more natural, just like drawing a long line on the wave, practicing safely on the slope. At the surfskate park, the slope has us learn faster, but it can also be dangerous if we move too fast or lose balance. When you go up the slope with too much speed, you might lose control and fall backwards. So always practice gradually. Focus on controlled compression and a smooth expansion, keeping your center of gravity low, feeling the board rhythm before increasing speed from Mando to ocean. Practicing compression, riding, and expansion on land help you build muscle memory for surfing on real wave. On big waves, you do the same compression as you go down the face, and then riding through the section, expanding to release energy and to prepare for the next turn. Once you get this rhythm, you can surf more confidently with better flow, speed, and expression. In summary, land surfing or surf skating is not just about turning or bumping, it's about feeling the compression and expansion rhythm, moving with the flow, not force, practicing with balance, patience, and awareness. By mastering this on land, we can express ourselves better on real waves with speed, control, and style. Okay.